The biggest AI partnership in history just got rewritten. Microsoft and OpenAI, the duo that sparked the AI revolution, just extended their alliance to 2032. But here's the twist. They're now allowed to see other people. Let me explain why this changes everything. For years, Microsoft and OpenAI were like an exclusive power couple in tech. Microsoft pumped in billions, OpenAI built the future, and together they dominated the AI landscape. But recently, things got complicated. Deadlines were missed. AGI, artificial general intelligence, that holy grail they promised, still not here. And both companies started feeling the weight of their own success. So they did something unexpected. They sat down, tore up parts of their original contract, and rewrote the rules. And what emerged is both a stronger partnership and a strategic freedom neither had before. This isn't just corporate paperwork. This is a signal of where AI is headed next. Here's what just happened. Microsoft and OpenAI extended their partnership through 2032, but with major changes that fundamentally shift the power dynamic. First, Microsoft now holds a 27% stake in OpenAI's public benefit corporation. Not the for-profit entity that's still at 32.5%, but the PBC itself, which governs OpenAI's mission and ethics. Second, and this is big, Microsoft can now pursue AGI with other partners. Not just OpenAI, anyone. Think about that for a second. The company that invested $13 billion into OpenAI is now free to build the future of AI with Anthropic, DeepMind, or even startups we've never heard of. But wait, it gets better. OpenAI also got something massive in return. They can now release open weight models. You know, like Meta's LLAMA or Mistral's releases? OpenAI was blocked from doing this before. Their investors, yeah, including Microsoft, Nikita, wanted everything locked down. Proprietary, monetized. Not anymore. Oh, and one more thing. OpenAI can now work with government agencies directly. Defense, intelligence, national security. Markets that were previously off-limits due to Microsoft's restrictions. Let's break down what this new deal actually looks like, because it's more like a strategic divorce than a breakup. Microsoft keeps exclusive rights to OpenAI's frontier models, like GPT-5, GPT-6, whatever comes next, until AGI is achieved. They get Azure API access, intellectual property rights, and first dibs on any breakthrough research. But here's the key difference. Once AGI is declared and verified by an independent expert panel, that exclusivity ends. Microsoft loses automatic ownership of future products. OpenAI becomes, well, truly open. Think of it like this. Imagine you co-founded a startup with a friend. You agreed to build the product together, share everything 50-50, and never work with competitors. But 5 years later, you're both exhausted, the product isn't finished, and you realize you'd both move faster if you could collaborate with others. So you renegotiate, you still work together on the main project. But side projects? New experiments? Fair game. That's essentially what Microsoft and OpenAI just did, except with the future of intelligence itself. And we're already seeing this play out in real time. Microsoft recently partnered with Anthropic, OpenAI's biggest rival, to integrate Claude AI into Office 365 apps. Excel, PowerPoint, Word, the entire suite. Previously, ChatGPT had that integration exclusively. It was the AI assistant for Microsoft's ecosystem. Now, Claude is right there alongside it, offering users a choice. This isn't Microsoft hedging their bets out of paranoia, it's strategy. They watched OpenAI miss deadline after deadline. Sora's full release? Delayed. GPT-5? Delayed. Advanced image generation? Delayed. Meanwhile, Anthropic shipped Claude 3.5 Sonnet, which crushed benchmarks. Google pushed Gemini updates every month. The AI race accelerated, and Microsoft realized they couldn't afford to wait, so they opened the door. Not just to Anthropic, but to anyone who can help them build AGI faster. But here's where things get messy. OpenAI was founded on a promise. Artificial general intelligence for the benefit of all humanity. The open in OpenAI wasn't just branding, it was a mission. But now, they're simultaneously partnering with Microsoft, a trillion-dollar corporation, releasing open weight models, democratizing AI, and working with government defense agencies, military applications. Can you do all three and stay true to your original mission? Sam Altman says yes. Critics say it's impossible. And honestly, time will tell. There's also the AGI verification problem. Who decides when AGI is achieved? The independent expert panel sounds great on paper. But what if Microsoft and OpenAI disagree on the timeline? What if one says we're there and the other says not yet? Billions of dollars in IP rights hang on that single moment. And then there's the biggest question of all. If Microsoft can now build AGI with competitors, what happens to OpenAI if they get there first? So what does all this mean for the future of AI? First, the race to AGI just became a free-for-all. Microsoft isn't putting all their chips on OpenAI anymore, they're playing the field. And that pressure might actually be exactly what OpenAI needs to finally ship GPT-5 and deliver on their promises. Second, open weight models are coming from OpenAI. That means researchers, developers, and small startups will finally get access to GPT-level technology without paying enterprise API fees. This could spark a wave of innovation we've never seen before. Third, and this is controversial, AI is going deep into government and defense. OpenAI working with intelligence agencies means AI-powered surveillance, autonomous weapons systems, and cyber warfare tools are no longer hypothetical. They're being built right now. But here's the reality. AGI is coming. Whether it's OpenAI, Anthropic, DeepMind, or someone in a garage we've never heard of. Someone is going to crack it. And when they do, the world changes forever. This partnership extension isn't just about contracts and IP rights. It's a glimpse into how the most powerful companies on Earth are positioning themselves for a post-AGI world. Because once AGI exists, whoever controls it, controls everything. So that's where we are. Microsoft and OpenAI, still partners but no longer exclusive. Both racing toward AGI, both hedging their bets, both preparing for a future none of us can fully predict. Will this new freedom accelerate progress? Or will it fracture the one partnership that had the best shot at building AGI responsibly? I guess we'll find out together. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.